Hey people, CzarThwomp here and welcome to episode 30 of Fierce Wright Attorney. Last time we completed Turnabout Goodbyes and discovered that Manfred killed Edward's father and had been planning revenge for 15 years. And in this episode we're doing the bonus episode, which takes place 2 months after that, in which we meet Emma Skye, who basically gets screwed over by me constantly because first off, I can't even think of a good voice for her, and then just all of a sudden, and not to mention I am a Clemma shipper. That's right, I ship Clemma, I ship Emma and Clavier Gavin, literally just, you'll see what I mean when we get to Apollo Justice, but really, Emma would just say, yeah, CzarThwomp, he can't even get a good voice for me, and yet he's shipping with a fop! I think, like, oh my gosh, I am so sorry that this is just so disorderly, ugh. Let's present the badge. See this? This is my attorney's badge.
Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before.
You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me.
Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit.
She's analyzing it, scientifically.
There doesn't appear to be any corrosion to the sulfides. I'll give you $50 for it.
Sorry, but it's not for sale. Yet. Examine Charlie. Mia's plant, Charlie. I've been taking care of him in Maya's absence. It looks like it's clean. It's clean day again at the hotel across the way. I hear they're playing on a second branch outside the city. Egads! The bellboy was staring right at me. I see you, Mr. Wright. I know where you live. Mia's poster. There's a poster of the steel hammer on the wall. Maya stuck it up there on the day that she left. I didn't have the heart to take it down. I do sometimes get strange looks from the clients, though. What clients? You turned them all away! Mia's desk. I sit here even less now that I've stopped taking cases. I ought to at least dust it off once in a while. Difficult-looking legal book standing in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt too. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator?
Yes, that's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young.
Young? I'll be 16 years old this year.
Oh, I see. Wait! Only 16?
I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite known. By my age, no less.
And then Emma, she just goes back in time. She travels back from 7 years in the future, from about 10 years in the future. And she just says, study for your test, study for your test!
But I do study for my test, weird lady.
I am you, and trust me, you're gonna fail. And when you fail, you're gonna be stuck with a glamorous pop who cusses mindless fangirls.
Well, legally speaking, I guess you call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job at my age, no less.
Great, another future professional in training. And then you do this case, and then you just realize and apologize for how Emma's dreams were so thoroughly crushed. So, what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow?
My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't.
So, it's a murder case.
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
And there's a witness.
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
Right, I suppose I will. Okay, the Emma voice is coming along.
I promised her I'd bring Mia Faye, but...
That's interesting. Like, really? Mia's case, that's probably well known. Edward lost his first case. Lana, it was the chief prosecutor. Lana, or at least Lana should technically be the chief prosecutor, considering that's her title. Literally, I still don't get why they didn't change that in the DS remake. I mean, I can understand that they didn't have this case planned in the original, which is why they put he as the chief prosecutor. But they should at least, like, for this one, just change out one letter, just to she, when they were mentioning it. How would she know Mia? Scientific investigator. I still can't get over that. So, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then?
Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know.
Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one.
I believe investigation would be done scientifically, don't you?
Yeah, sure can't fault her for her lack of enthusiasm.
If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister?
I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's in the form of mini games.
Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Relation to Mia.
My sister asked for her specifically.
Yes, Lana asked for Mia scientifically.
Mia Fey was a few years below her in school.
So she went to the same school as Mia.
She only told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia's a woman.
Mia? Yeah, that was a little strange when I saw you too.
Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close.
Well, actually, when she gets like this she is now, I kind of hate her.
Huh?
But she's my only family.
Your only family? What about your parents?
They died in a car accident when I was little.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, just Emma nonchalantly smiling with that. It's like she said, like,
I cut their brake lines. They would buy me snackoos, so I cut their brake lines and killed their asses.
Oh my gosh, now I'm seeing it. Now I am seeing it. Emma just, even from this time, even from this point in the series, she had an addiction to snackoos. But she kept it to herself. She kept it to her home. But then when all went down in the future, her life went downhill, she just became public with it. She just became dependent on him. But they had been her inner demon. Emma would kill for a snackoo. What would you do for a contact guard? What would Emma do for a snackoo? February 22nd, detention center visitors room. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She's got quiet all of a sudden, as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want a raise this year? That's right. I was part of the teaching program for Edgeworth on how to cut a detective's pay. But better yet, Edgeworth, he goes, Miss Guy! I am ashamed of you! You should be cutting that man's pay, not threatening to keep it the same! Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Yes, I'm getting Lana the Maki voice.
Hi, Lana.
Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing.
Look!
I'm sorry, it's just doing the Maki voice again.
I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney.
Okay, the Kamaru-esque voice is coming back. It's coming back, good. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. Then I think she also would have heard that Phoenix basically defeated Edgeworth and had Manfred arrested. My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters, one a lawyer? Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like...
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
Your badge looks new. I polish it daily. In a few years, the gold plating will flake off. Then we'll see the real you. Gah! Whatever happened to innocent small talk? Give it 3 years. Then we'll see what you've become. Kinda creepy considering that Lana predicted Phoenix's fall. Because really, 2019 Phoenix does fall. Technically he falls two months after that, but still. Actually, yeah, he does lose his, he's been disbarred by this point in 30 years by 2020. By 2021. What is wrong with me? Oh, 2020! Why am I saying it's 2017 at this point? I get mixed up. I'm sorry, it's just the second game. Ugh, I am just so out of it. The case. There's something you should know. Nope, that you should know from the start. Which is, the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh?
Wait, but the suspect is...
Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright. Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy! I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. My! So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective.
A detective?
Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh.
What, Mr. Wright? What does that mean?
Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. Oh my gosh, too bad I support the theory of Manfred committing suicide in prison. Otherwise, I would have made a joke right now saying, hell, they're even releasing Manfred von Karma from prison. They're doing the Simon Blackwell with him. You know, he's going to be prosecuting in court even though he's a convicted felon. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Lana. So, you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in the district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do their job and manage every aspect. Except Manfred von Karma. I tried to do that for him, but he yelled at me. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I think you'd recognize this district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't.
Lana, what happened to your hand?
Oh, this? I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is.
Huh?
I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? Relation to Mia. You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her. Emma told you that too, did she?
Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office.
Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia.
Hey!
It was in law school. I was in my third year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me?
Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school.
Yeah, if you haven't realized, people do ship Mia and Lana together. They are another ship. In fact, Mia is actually one of Lana's main ships. I was the best there was. Oh,
I did pretty good in school too, by the way.
It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None.
But Lana! You were always this way, weren't you? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So how can you say you did it? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana.
And then Phoenix. I'm starting the adoption now. Too bad this was in 2019. Otherwise Phoenix would be adopting all the children. He'd be adopting Emma. He'd be adopting Ed. He'd be adopting Maya. Hell, he'd be adopting Edward. Edward's technically an orphan, so he's technically getting it. Mr. Wright. Yes? I believe our discussion here has ended. But I am so sorry if this video just feels so disjointed. The rest I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes? But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm going to find out what.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister, she's not always like this, you know.
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple explanation. Let's go check out that underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Okay!
I think that you can get different if you get different text. Oh, yeah, they don't change it up yet. Underground parking lot. February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened.
Looks like they're still investigating.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
Hey everyone, keep up the good work.
Hey, what are you thinking?
Well, they are going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello.
Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying to not say it out too much here, see? Hey there. You expected to go unnoticed here, partner?
Partner?
And then you get Jake Marshall. What do we have here? Looks like a Bambita got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. I'm sorry. I've never voiced Jake Marshall out loud. Folks gotta learn to keep them dogs tied down, partner.
Mr. Marshall?
Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Look here, Bambita. I know how you feel, but this is my gang's gold shark, see?
Strike!
This is our claim, our territory, and the gold mine is evidence. If you fix a mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti in the desert dream? You wanna? What's this guy talking about? I've been drinking cactus juice. Made my brain go a little loopy, but... Partner, I don't give a damn. You head along home now. Hey, you head along home now. Happy trip, Bambita. Was that hombre a friend of yours?
Kind of, sort of, yeah. He's a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems? Yes! Look at that red car! Look at that red car! I'll give you 3 guesses as to who that car belongs, as to who owns that car.
Well, not time to wait. Let's get home for clues. I wonder what this is.
Well, partner, it looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff! You act like he's a supervillain, Phoenix! The sheriff! Like I said before, this here's our claim. You best be moseying along, unless you're fixing about the bullets. God, scary!
Couldn't you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
Well, the little fella's got a good nose on her. You wanna know who rides that red Mustang with the hood in her saddle? The light in her saddle?
Please!
No problem, partner. About time for victuals anyways. Get yourself to the saloon on the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just find you a Sylvester you like. I don't know! Sylvester's gonna be the new confetti, I have the feeling of it. Prosecutor's office. Where does this guy think? Prospector's office. Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Note to self. Look at Fiddle's Saloon in Sylvester.
Maybe you should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right, great.
Great, maybe there's some clues around here, Miss Roy. Let's check it out.
Well, we have that. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer.
Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet. I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
Freaking Emma, she's telling everyone just steal from the crime scene. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me.
I go for duty already at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay?
By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this.
Okay, now, look at the court record.
Emma's taking control of the screen.
I'm now in control, CzarThwomp.
You have to be sure to examine evidence.
You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle.
Nook and cranny.
Oh, look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out. Press the examine button.
This is an ID card. Yeah, you can probably guess one reason why this case takes so long. Detective Bruce Goodman, ID 584-2189.
See, well, isn't the scientific investigation useful?
I guess, though I don't know what science has to do with it. Goodman's ID added to the court record.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Excuse me, were you two all set?
Us?
Oh, sorry, didn't realize it was Angel Star. What's this? She couldn't be.
You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene!
Hello, half and half, was it?
Oh, thanks.
And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you? Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area's off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passerbyers. Or are you officers? No.
No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance.
Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even in my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up, huh? Not in the dirty way, mind you.
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch.
I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Ugh, this theme haunts me.
Secrets?
Dear me, you are slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
What is wrong with me? Please, Cough Up Queen, tell us what happened! The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or, before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am! Yeah, she means it! Freaking she was both the good cop and the bad cop! A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme Lunchbox?
Wow, it's really crunchy!
A box of pickles. Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. What is this, the Gumshoe special? What am I talking about? Gumshoe couldn't afford that. Gumshoe would only be able to afford a single pickle. Hell, and even then, that's up for debate. Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity.
The evil ones?
Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. And the sad part is, Manfred wasn't there to win it.
So she's saying, there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday.
I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul.
Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil?
2 words blaze the best. Mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the Copper Queen.
Ew!
The most heinous of all, the evil ones, the one they avoided yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devoured the evilest lunches of all.
Really?
Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear. This lunch lady is a thing against prosecutors. What you witnessed? So, what exactly was it you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. See Lana's guy wield that knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see.
You mean you saw the very moment of the crime?
The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ear, and the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder?
She always travels light.
Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Angel.
Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star?
I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the lunches are a hit here.
Why not make the lunches here rather than import them?
Did you say something?
No.
Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's trilobite lunch sets.
Never mind, you win!
I don't even want to appreciate part of a trilobite's flavor. Anyways, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office.
Your boyfriend?
So, see the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyways, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyways, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance.
So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis, not prosecutor's office. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Ha, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they are, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up queen.
I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Before we end off the episode today, we have to investigate the ladder. It is my sole duty to it.
Aha! A ladder!
That's a step ladder.
What's the difference? At scientific terms, please.
Well, a step ladder bends at the ends, whereas a ladder has to be propped against a wall. In this case, Phoenix is actually wrong. That is a ladder, and that is actually correct. Scientific, huh?
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
Well, and this is probably one reason why people ship Apollo, to a lesser extent, ship Apollo and Emma. Because they use the exact same argument when it comes to ladders. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Let's just investigate. Let's finish investigating.
Here, a phone. Let's see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching.
I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure.
What's she babbling about? Air pressure.
Hey, what did you just say?
See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken.
This is where cars sleep a lot.
The air on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. Then it has those wheel puncture things. You know those things that puncture your wheels if you try to go out the wrong way?
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both. Kind of like dual purpose.
Aha! The theory of relativity.
What?
I gotta write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German or was he British?
Mr. Relativity, are you sure that was his name? Well, technically it's German since it's Einstein. Anyways, examine that drum. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water.
It's heavy. I can't even budge it.
The drum over there is on its side.
Wait, I know. I'll lie in there and do a stakeout.
I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in that drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious.
Yes, and then they run into yes, and then when they're going up to the high prosecutor's office, just they run into Clavier. He's doing an internship at the office as part of his STEM's prosecutor's coursework. And then just Emma, she's just like,
oh my gosh, look at that trashy guy wearing all that leather. Why'd you hang guitars up on that office wall?
Chung bro, hey bro, hey girl, you want to do things? Because Clavier, he didn't go to Germany yet, he didn't study abroad. He would have been peelings, and then Sebastian, he's just wandering around the hallway. I'm lost, help! Someone help me! I can't find the bathroom! Claudia, where's the bathroom? Weepy, I told you, the bathroom's on the next floor. But I don't want to walk to the next floor, the stairs really hurt my feet. Pops hasn't bought me good shoes in 5 years. Oh my gosh, before things get any weirder, I think that would be a good time to leave. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. If you would hope you come back for the next one. Like, video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do everything you want. I'll see you later. Bye.